Hey y'all, welcome back. I hope you've had a great weekend so far. It is about 8:30 here on Sunday morning. Just got back from dog sitting. Their mom and dad come home today and they will be happy. Y'all, I never could get the one to warm up to me. I've never had an animal not like me, but this little fella, he did sneak up and kind of lick my hand, but that was it. But anyway, um, yesterday, Greg and I were out going to get a few groceries. So you all know what that means. Y'all know that when you run errands, it means you just gotta, let's just go see. So there was an estate sale in Murfreesboro that I had thought, well, if it works out, I want to go to it. Because they had this bunny right here. So I had, her brother, I had gotten it at an estate sale back on my spring break, and so I wanted to try to get her, but she had, already sold. But that's okay because these people loved bunnies as much as we do. So we did grab a few. Let me show you. And this was the second day of the estate sale, but there wasn't any discounts, so that was kind of unfortunate. But we got this. It's a planner. It's a Fitz and Floyd, and it's stamped 1975. So look how cute that is. Gotta clean him up. It was $8. This is another Fitz and Floyd, 1975 as well. He does have a little boo-boo right there, but he's a year younger than me, so he's old, guys. He was $5. We got this one, and I almost wonder, it was $3, and I kind of wonder if maybe it wasn't the top of something, but, and he's not stamped. I don't know if he is anything, but he's really cute. We grabbed this picture, this bunny picture. It was $5, and it is made in San Francisco. It does have a couple little boo-boos on the lid, so I will definitely be keeping this one for myself. Actually, y'all, I don't know. Like, I wanted to try to put some of these in my booth, but y'all know, I love rabbits. We grabbed this cutie patootie. It's an older one. It's not really have anything stamped on it. It was $5. It matches kind of the others though. We grabbed another one. This was made in '86. It was a hobbyist piece. It's very cute. It was $3. This one, I don't know, it's something Natter. It was made in Japan. It was $4 because it has had a repair on its little ear. But he's super cute. Look, it's got its baby with it. How cute is that? Now I'm going to probably take this off, but so $4, little Japan rabbit. Very cute. And while I wasn't able to get the one I went after with the blue ribbon, or pink ribbon, I was able to get this one. How pretty is she? Now, it was $10, and it was made in Taiwan. It has what looks like a lot of crackling, but I honestly think it was probably made to look like that. But I thought she was so pretty. Greg got this whole box full of these gold vintage balls. It was $10 for the whole box. If you're new here, last year Greg made 2 wreaths out of old vintage balls and quite a few shiny brights. And he had put like some of the felt bunnies and deers on, or not bunnies, I got bunny on the ring, felt Santas and deer on them, and they were just super cute. We had seen somebody had made some in an antique store, and he thought, well, I can do that. So he made us 2, but he's been collecting all year because he wants to make some more. Now, do y'all remember, and I think it was at the last, no, it wasn't the last video, the video before, where I talked about all of the Johnson Brothers Old Britain Castle dishes that we got. Well, at this sale, they had 3 boxes full, just kind of, wrapped up, sitting on the floor. But they had a note on it, and it was 3 boxes of the Johnson Brothers Old Britain Castle dishes. Now, we hem-hawed and debated around about whether or not we were going to buy them because we do have somebody that comes to our booth that has bought this type of dishes from us before. And while we still have some in our booth, if you're local and you're looking for that, run over there. I've got a lot of pieces in there. This is just a great serving to have. Greg kind of wanted us to make sure we had an 8, 5 or 4 piece servings, however many pieces we have. And I think we only have like 6, or I don't know if we kept 4 or 6. Anyway, we finally decided to go ahead and buy these 3 boxes of these dishes. Now, the only thing that I'm going to buy in this anymore is if there are, I think there's a platter I don't have, and maybe there's salt and pepper shakers that I want. So, but we were able to get 8 teacups and saucers, 8 mugs, the sugar creamer gravy bowl, which it's not the right gravy bowl. It doesn't go to the set. It is the Churchill set. 7 berry bowls, 7 dinner plates, 8 large bowls, and 10 bread and butter plates. So one thing we were able to get that we did not have, though, was the coffee mugs. So I was excited to get these. Y'all know how I get obsessed and I want all the things. So in that, they did have the teapot, and they were selling it separate. And yes, I already have a teapot. We had already put the stuff in the car, and we were getting ready to leave, and I was like, Greg, we should go get that. You don't find these teapots very often, and we could put that in the booth. I'm pretty sure the person that bought all my teacups might be interested in buying this teapot. And it did come with another creamer and sugar. So if you're local and you've been looking for this, head over to Lebanon Antiques on 231, and it'll be in my booth. I plan on taking it tomorrow. Now, Antiques on 231 does not ship, and I don't ship. So I know that's a bummer. It's just, shipping right now is just something I don't really want to get into. Now, this was the gravy boat, the Churchill gravy boat. So I'm guessing, is this red willow? It looks like the blue willow, only it's red. I'm trying to get where you cannot see the ring light. So this is going to go in my booth as well because I don't collect any of the willow patterns. Now, I also went to Antiques on 231 one day. What day was it? It may have been Thursday when I took some more things up to my booth. And so from the old so-and-so's booth, I did buy this old Mother Goose book. I bought it for my classroom. So she had it like twine around it, and I took it off, and I'm going to have to put more twine on it because it's quite literally falling apart. And some poor little child wrote all in it, and there's tore up pages in it and all of that. But, it'll be fine. Look at the edges. I love that. And sitting up on a shelf, is how I will display it. But I will put some more twine back on it. I did get this beautiful hanky, and it didn't have a price, and the guy that was working there that day, it was actually in his booth, and so I don't know what he charged me for that. That book was $12. And then I got this from his booth. It was $6, but y'all know I like to get couple. Well, here, let me take it out of the plastic. So this was $6, and I like to buy couples in the antique photographs. I'm trying to get it where you won't see the glare. And then I did get one other thing from Antiques on 31. Actually, it's the reason why I went to put stuff in my booth, but Greg wanted me to pick this up. This is one of the things that we went to Readyville, over the hill antique store to look for, but Miss Jackie got one in her booth, so we picked this up. Now, we need a lot more rolling pins to fill that up and for his vision to be able to come, through. I kind of thought I had enough rolling pins, but when you see that, clearly I don't. but that was a cool find. He's been looking for those. Okay, and then I bought for Miss Jackie. She had 2 of these, and I was wanting one the last time I was up there. But it is a old vintage flag with 48 stars. So I thought that was very cool. And this was $24. So I was excited to get this. All right, y'all, so I wanted to show y'all all the rabbits and the things that I had gotten, because I will be sorting through these dishes. I'm gonna get the teapot and the cream and sugar up to my booth tomorrow, and just need to kind of get everything put away. I've had the living room and dining room straight for a couple weeks, and so need to get all this taken care of and put up. All right, so that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys have a great week. I'm sure I will see you at some point this week, but until I do, happy thrifting.